So this is a labor of love. Since conception, I've always dreamed that I'd be at this point, bottling my own oil. What you see here is white willow bark. White willow bark is from the willow tree, and the bark is known to have medicinal properties, specifically for pain relief. You know, similar to like an aspirin effect. Um, so you can drink it as a tea, or you can put it on your skin externally. Here, we're making my rapid relief oil for sore and achy joints. I've been a massage therapist for the last 14 years, and I figure now is a perfect time to develop an oil that helps with pain relief. And so we're squeezing all of that excess oil out of the willow bark. And the oils that we have here are almond oil, we have grapeseed, jojoba, coconut, and we have a little bit of vitamin E oil, as for skin and as a preserver. And it took 6 hours, maybe a little longer, to develop this oil and to get some of that willow bark extract into the oil. And I'm just so excited to be at this point, to share the oil with you guys. I use it every night, every day, multiple times a day. In fact, I was just so excited to produce this batch because we ran out of oil, and the feedback has been good so far. People are really enjoying it. There are some people who are saying that the peppermint is, a little strong there, and I can understand that. It definitely wakes you up. It opens up the pores there. So we have some ginger oil in here. We have black pepper oil, of eucalyptus, and then we have peppermint. And I want to stick to the all natural as much as I can. As much as I can, anyway. This is a full workout. Every drop there. When you're doing the measurements for oils like this, I'm producing 50 or 48 2-ounce bottles. You have to be very precise. So you want to make sure you get every little drop that you can so that you produce your entire batch. Sometimes you may have to add more of your recipe so that you compensate for the spillage. The first time I made this in a test batch, I kept saying to myself, wait a minute. Hold on. Like, does this work like that? And so I kept applying it. And sure enough, within 15 minutes, my pain would go from a 4 to a 2, or from a 5 to a 2.5, maybe even 1. But I love this oil. I hope you guys will love it too. My goal is to create this product line to feed my family, to create jobs within my family. I have a huge family, and I don't think anybody should be facing, housing crisis or lacking food, which is a thing that, we definitely struggle with here in my family. And so this is what I want to produce and what I want to leave to my, nieces and nephews. Pepper oil here. I left the beaker at home, so I had to count this by drops. My goodness, it was over 200 drops going into this batch. Had I brought the beaker, it would have only been, in millimeters, basically a couple of capfuls. But there I go, counting off all of the drops, making sure I get each one. Now, when it came to the peppermint, I think I poured just a hair bit more peppermint, but that's okay because it's still delicious. And when you try it, I think you're going to be very excited. The other day, I was working and my knee gave me a little bit of pain. So I put this on it and I really observed, how does this act? 15 minutes of heat, not too intense, but enough to let me know that it was there. And then it just slowly dissipated as it went into my skin. And it felt so good. And my knee felt looser, which is what I appreciate about the things like ginger oil. You know, they're stimulants. They get into the skin and help boost circulation and things like that. So, again, I think that this is going to be a hit. I'm looking to create a cream. I'm also looking to create a sleep cream, because sometimes you just can't get to sleep, and we need sleep because we gotta go to work. Well, I hope you are enjoying watching this. Please definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram, TikTok, Starlet Therapies LLC. Feel free to post your questions, and have a beautiful day.